Chaos, brought to you by Picks and Parlays. This is a special Total Chaos, guys. All right. We're doing 3 sports, 6 picks over 3 sports. So 2 NBA, 2 NHL, and 2 Major League Baseball. I'm pretty excited about it. And with me today, I've got Nick Earle. How's it going, Nick? You're the champ on Fridays right now.
Yeah, it's not going too bad. This is, I'm guessing, a continuation from my college basketball then. And yeah, I mean, not a bad day so far. I cashed a bet and I watched the Yankees lose, so it can't get much better than that.
I did the same thing in the same game, even though everyone told me not to. Your opponent today, right? I know, everyone thought I was crazy for fading Kluber, but what I say, that's how I do. Hey, Chirimbes, how are you doing today? How the bets rolling in?
And not bad at all. I mean, after we get our opening starter with the Grom, then where do we go, Met fans? And I'm one of them, believe me. I think we're in trouble with our staff after our number 1 guy. I really do.
Well, you're up against Met fan number 1 over there.
Well, I think I gathered that with it's either a Red Sox fan or a Met fan, but the Red Sox wouldn't dare wear pinstripes, so they're not on New York.
That's a good call. I don't know how I feel about the Red Sox new uniforms, like the blue and yellow. I get the Boston Marathon. Like, you're the Red Sox. Like, if you were any other team, you could change your color, but you're not. You're the Red Sox. That's how this works, you know?
Yep, I agree.
It's like if you wash the Red Sox together with the pinks or the White Sox, you'd have pink socks, you know? It's one of those things. Here we go. All right, guys. So we're going to get this party started. We're going to start off with the NBA. Nick, you're our last champion on Friday, so you're going to be first one up. We're talking the Kings at the Jazz. The number is 230.5. So what do you got going on this one?
I'm going under in this game. My number is giving me 221.8 for this. 9 out of the last 10 games between these two combined, 4 out of 5 and 5 out of 5 for Utah have gone under this total. So I'm gonna look at the under here because and this is probably a play that I would actually bet myself. I don't usually bet a lot of totals I give out on Total Chaos, but this is one that I probably would bet. So I like the under here.
Well, I hope you agree, Chip. What are you doing with it?
I don't know. I'd play this game over the total because Utah at home is an offensive juggernaut. They've got 5 guys shooting over 35% from 3-point range. The Kings are greatly improved. They really are, and they've battled through injuries as well this season. But it scares me when Nick says that this is his top play, and he's someone that deals in totals on a continuum, obviously, as he posts them. And so I might take a second look at this, but my first instinct it'll be though over the total.
Over we go. Okay, well, how do you feel about the Pistons at the Blazers? 224.5 is your number there, Chip.
I have a much better feeling about this. I think this one also goes over. Both of them have played even virtually for the season on the totals. But Detroit's gone over 6 of their last 8, and Portland's gone over 5 of their last 7. And together, when they meet, 13 out of 18 have gone over the total. That's the way I'm going to go with this one, Pistons and Trailblazers.
Nick, those are hard numbers to go against. Are you going to go against them?
No, I'm actually gonna hop in the car with him, I guess, and we're gonna go over 224.5 for this one. 3 out of the last 5 games for Portland have gone over this total, and 3 of the last 5 games for Detroit have gone over this total. My number for this is 227.7, so I like this by a couple points over the total.
Over we go. Okay, so moving right into the NHL, put on your new thinking cap. Edmonton Oilers are at the Calgary Flames. 6 goes to you, Nick. What do you have?
I like the under in this game. These two teams generally play better defensively when they go up against each other. Edmonton has a very underrated defense, which they're about midway through the pack, but everyone thinks they're one of the worst defensive teams in the league because they play in Canada and it's like pond hockey up there. But I like Mike Smith in net. He's 14-3-2, 922 save percentage. He only allows 2.34 goals allowed per game. And Markstrom's not a bad goalie either. His numbers aren't that great this year so far, but I do like this game to go under.
Chip, agree or disagree?
aside from agreeing with being Met fans, yeah, I think we're going to agree in the NHL here. Edmonton's defense allowing 3.8 points a game, and Calgary's offense is even worse. They're only scoring 2.6 goals a game. I think this goes under. Last 6 games for the Oilers have been under. In the series, I mean, and when Edmonton's been favored, 15-5-1 have been to the under. Calgary as a dog is 6-2 to the under. It's just overwhelming numbers here. If I knew anything about hockey, I'd put on skates and try and help these guys score, but I play the game under.
What do I know about hockey? That's your tagline. All right, Chip, you're going to keep it rolling for us. Detroit Red Wings. The Red Wings are going to be at the Carolina Hurricanes. What do you have going on for this one?
Well, you gave me a total of this one is at 5.5, and my instinct in the NHL and having actually handicapped and betting NFL and HL games is that this is a sucker bet if you're looking to play over. So I'm going to look to see this game stay under the total, probably a 3-2 final.
Nick, are you a sucker?
No, I do like this game under as well. Peter Mrazek is most likely going to be in net for the Hurricanes this game. He's 4-1-0. Only allowing 0.99 goals allowed per game, 962 save percentage. Granted, it's only in 5 games of play, but he's looked really good so far this season. So I like the game under here. Also, Detroit's one of the worst offensive teams in the league, and they have Bertuzzi out, and Bobby Ryan's also out. So they're missing some players as well. So I like this game under.
Okay, I love it when we agree. People at home, when they agree, the consensus picks tend to be the most valuable ones on the whole wide show. Nick, it's your Mets. They're at the Marlins. The number is 7. I hear you got a little guy named Jacob deGrom on the mound. So how are you going to roll with this one?
Yeah, we have this guy named Jacob deGrom. He's a great pitcher and all, but the one thing that the Mets always seem to do when he's on the mound is mess it up with the bullpen. I like this game over. I can see Jacob deGrom is going to go 6-7 innings, shut out the Marlins, 2 hits, 10 strikeouts, and then like a Trevor May or some other reliever is going to come in and give up like 3 runs, and this is going to be like a 5-3 game. So I like this game over just because the Mets can't ever seem to win a game for deGrom, and I think that the bullpen's gonna ruin it for him.
I feel like his Cy Young is like a participation trophy some years. All right, Chip, what do you got going on?
But I mean, the Mets just don't score runs with deGrom pitchers. I mean, he's the best 6-inning pitcher. That's all I allow him to go. And then, of course, as he alluded to, the Met bullpen comes and blows it. And the problem here, say with the total, Nick, because I'm a little concerned. Do the Marlins score at all against anybody? It's going to be up to the Mets to score, and they usually have this weird thing in there about scoring runs when deGrom pitches. I think the under for the first 5 innings is probably the best play if you're going to play the total in the game. But I'm looking for it to be under because the Marlins don't score. Nobody scores off deGrom. And I understand Nick's position. Once you get to the bullpen, it's a totally different game, particularly for the Mets.
All right, so we disagree on that one. Last one, Chip, you're going to finish her off. Phillies are at the Braves. 8.5 is the number. What do we do here?
I think there's going to be, the Braves got off to a slow offense. They finally returned home. And I think that number at 8.5 is a big enough number. And Ian Anderson, you guys told me, is starting for Atlanta. And I love this kid. He's got a lot of nasty stuff and he throws really hard. And he's got to have control. But they're not going to let him go that deep into the game. And then here we come again with the bullpen that we have to deal with. And, when you're bringing in 7 pitchers to pitch in one game, not all 7 are going to have great days out there. And I'd profess keeping the starter in a little bit longer. But, Snell is on and he's out of Tampa Bay right now. And I'd play this game over the total.
Over we go. Nick, last one for you.
Yep, we're going over here. It's about time these Atlanta Braves bats show up, and Philadelphia, their bats are pretty good as well with Bryce Harper, Rhys Hoskins. Like, they have good bats on the other side too. Jeremy Eflin is not someone who scares me, And I think 8.5 for these two teams is a little low. I can easily see this being a 6-4 type of game. So I like the total over as well for this game.
Okie doke. All right. Well, that was a good one. That went well. I was a little unsure with our mixed sports. Were we going to get consensus? How's it going to work out? Does everybody know everything? But we got through it. So we're going to do a little recap action. And friends at home, don't forget, we type it in real quick. We do have a promo code over at Picks and Parlays this week. It is golf, and it saves you 20% off the entire site. That's where you can find Chip Chirimbes' premium picks. Chip, how you been doing in baseball so far? I've heard you've been doing well. Have you?
I have been. I've hit 6 straight megabuck winners, which you know is my best play. So we're 7-1 with our best bet so far. And trotting along here, each and every day, it pops up at you. You see the pictures, you see the matchups, and I do love baseball. We had a great season last year, and I hope to cap it up once again. So each day is a pleasant surprise.
7-1 on best bets. That's awesome. And also, guys at home, I want to remind you that we have a special at Picks and Parlays. It's any one handicapper for the entirety of baseball season. Remember, this is going to be going on till October. Okay, this is hundreds and hundreds of games we're talking about. One handicapper, all of his best MLB season picks for only $549. Chip Chirimbes could be that guy for you. So you might want to check him out. Use that promo code GOLF. Now I lost it. And it will save you 20% off the entire site. Meanwhile, we do have Nick Earle over at Earle Sports Bets. Nick, you guys have got something special going on too at your site. What do you got going on at Earle Sports Bets?
Yeah, what we're starting to do the last couple of days, and we're going to be doing this every month, is we're going to have a contest in our comment section. All you got to do is be subscribed and follow our Twitter and Instagram, and then all you got to do is leave your best bet for each of those games. You can put one in for baseball, basketball, and hockey per day, and the person who has the most net units gained by the first of the month wins a $25 gift card, and we're going to be doing that every day, every month. So we can have a little bit more interaction in the comment section, have a little fun contest going as well.
I love that. I love a good fun contest. Chip, you might want to jump into that. Okay. I hear you're pretty good at baseball. Might want to jump on in there. All right. So we're going to do a quick recap here. So for our NBA, Kings, 230.5 was the number. Nick is going under and Chip is going over. NBA, the Pistons, 224.5. You guys are both taking it over. And remember, when they agree on a pick, those tend to be the most valuable plays. In the NHL, we're talking the Edmonton Oilers, the number 6. Both of these guys took it under. NHL, Detroit Red Wings, 5.5. You guys both took that one under as well. A lot of good consensus going on. In baseball, the Mets and the Marlins, the number is 7. Nick's taking it over. Chip is going under. And in the Phillies at the Braves, 8.5 is the number, and we're taking it over that total. All right, guys, that was a good one.
Great work with you, Allie.
Oh, thank you guys so much for coming on. May the best capper win. And we'll see. Yeah, I'll see the winner next week on Friday for the Total Chaos Madness. This should have said Saturday, April 9th. I'm just realizing that right now. It's been a long day. I'm on vacation starting right now. Okay. All right, guys. I will see y'all next week, and may the best capper win.